The Cats welcome in Vanderbilt on Tuesday at 9 o'clock for senior night on ESPN. And now for an in-depth look at the Commodores, here's tonight's opposition research, brought to you by HKC Roofing. At 16-13 overall, 9-7 in the SEC, and winners of 4 straight, quietly, Vanderbilt is positioning themselves for inclusion in the NCAA tournament. Since their 87-81 home loss to Kentucky in early January, the Doors have won 8 of 13 with quality road wins at Florida, Arkansas, and Tennessee, plus a victory in Nashville against South Carolina. Those accomplishments pin them as one of the final teams in this year's field, per Joe Lunardi. Back for a moment, though, to UK's game and gutsy win on January 10th. 8 different players scored in double figures, with Isaiah Briscoe having his finest game of the season with 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists in 39 minutes of action. Vandy had a trio of players with 19 each: Riley LaChance, Matthew Fisher-Davis, and Jeff Roberson. Half of Vandy's shots were from three-point range, with the Commodores outscoring the Cats by 21 beyond the arc, and both teams took excellent care of the ball with only 13 combined turnovers. In a crowded field, perhaps, Bryce Drew has the inside track to become the SEC Coach of the Year. In his first season in Nashville, Drew has his group playing their best at the peak time. Prior to his arrival last spring, Drew spent 4 years at Valpo, where the Crusaders were a regular in the postseason with 2 NCAAs and 2 NITs. His composite record is 140 and 58. Matthew Fisher-Davis continues to pace Vandy in points at 15 a night and now boasts 5 20-plus point games on the year. Only Malik Monk has made more threes on the season, and the 6'5 junior is deadly on free throws at 83%. As mentioned a moment ago, he scored 19 in the first matchup against the Cats. 7-1 senior Luke Cornett is in at 13-6 and owns 3 double-doubles on the year. Despite battling foul trouble on January 10, Cornett contributed 16 points and 8 rebounds against the Cats, and like many of his teammates, is a weapon late at the charity line, making 85% of his attempts. Jeff Roberson is a mainstay in the Commodore 5 and posts 11 points and a team-leading 7 rebounds to accompany his 2 assists. The 6'6 junior put on a shooting frenzy in Saturday's shellacking of Mississippi State, connecting on 5 threes in as many minutes. Roberson was 1 rebound shy of a double-double on January 10th. 6'2 junior Riley LaChance has developed under Drew's tutelage and is the top 3-point marksman in the SEC at 49% to slide alongside his gaudy 85% on free throws. LaChance is good for a smooth 10 and posted 19 against UK in round 1. Fast facts: the Commodores continue to lead the SEC in 3-point percentage and free throw percentage at 38 and 77 respectively, but are last in the league in rebounding at +1. Vanderbilt has an RPI of 48 and has played the 4th toughest schedule in the country, and the Doors' last NCAA tournament win, 2012 against Harvard. Famous alums, another trio of great Vandy scholars, all with a political tint: Al Gore, Lamar Alexander, and the late Fred Thompson. Kentucky has won 79 of the 93 matchups in Lexington against Vandy, and the next game is Tuesday at 9 on ESPN. That wraps up today's opposition research, and for the Leach Report, I'm Chris LaBar.